Hi, so today me and Yok will talk about scientific method. So for the problem, we choose how long does it take to make ice melt at room temperature. Secondly, for research and gather information, we found out that an inch of an ice cube will melt at 45 to 60 minutes at room temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. And there are many factors that can influence how long it takes for ice to melt, such as the ice temperature, the ice mass, shape, and volume, and how much room temperature air is available to transfer heat into the ice, and also how quickly room temperature air can transfer heat into the ice. The American Heritage Dictionary of the English language identifies room temperature as around 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. We then form a hypothesis and test the hypothesis. Our hypothesis states that if we place an ice cube the size of 1 inch in the room temperature of 22 degrees Celsius, then it will take 40 minutes for an ice cube to melt. For the equipment, we use 10 ice cubes, 1 ice tray, and 1 plate. For the experiment, first we freeze a lot of ice cubes which have the same size in the freezer. Secondly, once we get all the ice cube to freeze, we take it out of the freezer. Thirdly, place an ice cube on a plate at a room temperature, then start the timer immediately. Fourth, we wait for it to melt. Once it all melts, we stop the timer. We then record the time and then make a timetable.
According to the experiment, if we put an inch of an ice cube in a room temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, then it will take 40 to 60 minutes for an ice cube to melt. And if we put an inch of an ice cube in a room temperature of 22 degrees Celsius, then it will take 84 minutes for an ice cube to melt. In conclusion, the time it takes for ice to melt is depending on the size of the ice cube and the temperature of the room. An inch of an ice cube placed in a 22 degrees Celsius room takes 84 minutes to melt, not 40 minutes. Therefore, our hypothesis is wrong.
Thank you so much for watching.